is Mike, and today I'm in Middleton, Wisconsin at the National Mustard Museum. I'm actually here with a couple of fellow YouTubers. They go by the name of Duofines, and I see them in the background there. Hey, what's up? So join us as we head into the National Mustard Museum. So as it turns out, we have the Boston Red Sox to thank for the Mustard Museum. Apparently, the founder of the museum attended a baseball game, and he ended up going to a store late one night to find a meaning in life, and it was mustard. So what exactly is mustard? Apparently it's a yellow condiment that you put in hot dogs and hamburgers. And this banner is for the world's longest mustard pass, April 9, 2010, from Mount Herb to Middleton. This is actually the first 27 virtues of mustard. Now it's very tempting to squeeze these bottles, but it actually a note here that says do not squeeze or touch the mustard jars. And then these are some various mustards throughout the world. Well, these are the various ones from Europe, as you can see here. And I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but Arfman. That is a really cool name for mustard. And here's some more of the mustards from Europe. And they also have various ads and news stories about mustard. For example, like my wide tires cut the mustard from Hot Rod magazine. As you see, there's ones from Wisconsin, different states as well. They said they have samples from all 50 states. And this one here is all Wisconsin. Now, when I lived in Ohio, I've actually had this one here, the Burtman Ballpark mustard, and then Stadium mustard, which is way up top here. Now, the story between the Stadium mustard is that Stadium mustard was used at the Cleveland Stadium where the Cleveland Browns played, and the Indians as well at one point. It's gotta be some strange mustards here. Oh wait, they got Myers, or Meyer as it's pronounced. And I noticed a lot too, they say the original yellow mustard. Now, which one exactly is the original yellow mustard? Now this one here, I'm not sure if it exploded or what happened to that one, but that's kind of cool. I kind of doubt that's how it was sold on the shelf. And there's another one too that exploded. One thing I'm kind of wondering about is, you know, all these mustards are sitting in this glass case with the light shining on them, and how they turn out. Do they smell? I mean, do they still taste like mustard? What are they now? I kind of want to know. Now, the one thing that I noticed here, I think this is still Arizona, but Killer Bee seems to make a lot of various mustards. Look at that one. That one there's from Arkansas, but the Ozark Mountain family. This looks like somebody made it in their backyard and stuck the label on it. It's like moonshine mustard. This is a Golden's mustard jar radio. All week I've been trying to come up with some bad jokes for mustard. Apparently I didn't go too far because these Valentines have some pretty bad mustard jokes on them. You even get a record here about mustard. Now I'm thinking like these are various things that they would give out to the company itself. Now this one I'm confused about is Butterfinger. So apparently the company that used to make Butterfinger also made mustard at one point. Thankfully they never made a Butterfinger flavored mustard or mustard flavored Butterfinger. How about liquor? You can drink your mustard too. Now this is how various people used to get the mustard. It would come in a tin can, as opposed to the squeezable bottle that we have today. Now for some reason, I see a lot of cool mustard stuff at antique stores. So I'm not too sure why this stuff holds up or why it's in antique stores, but it's kind of cool to see here in the museum. It's kind of neat to see this kind of giveaway stuff that they have on display for various companies. Now these are various Canadian mustards. Now people would, at the, say Cleveland, at the ballpark, they would actually use this to put mustard on hot dogs or hamburgers. Now one of the cool things is they actually have a vending machine here that dispenses mustard. So if you're looking to buy some, you can actually buy it here at the museum via a vending machine. If you don't want to buy mustard upstairs in the gift shop, or when you get home from the store, you can buy here in the vending machine. I wonder how much they actually sell these for, or how many they sell. So wait, there's actually two Porky Pigs? And what is the other Porky Pig eating exactly? And putting mustard on it. This is really frightening, really terrifying. And this little area actually tells you the little information about Dijon in case you want to go. So that's cool. The yellow M&M is because the founder of M&M's, or Mars, I should say, was a fan of mustard, and he wanted a yellow M&M. Hence, the yellow M&M was born. Now, it's kind of cool coming across these artworks of mustard-inspired art. And that's right, mustard happens. If you're out of yellow paint, there you go, you got your mustard. Forrest Senf. Mom always said mustard is as mustard does. It is really cool to see various artwork featuring mustard. There's even, per order of Middleton Transit Authority, ketchup is considered poison. It says violators may be subject to a fine or imprisonment or both, maybe even worse. You can only imagine. Don't push your luck on this one, pal. This is what happens if you try to use ketchup in Middleton. They have mustard fights. Oh, even Oprah had the founder of the Mustard Museum on her program. And they tasted various mustards. And in this record here has a song on it called Too Much Mustard. So one thing I learned today is that Canada is the most exporter of mustard. Who would have thought? Canada. Before mustard came prepackaged, people would have to grind their seeds, make their own mustard. And in order to store the mustard once it was made, they would use mustard pots. And they have some of those on display here at the Mustard Museum.
Everyone has to pick their favorite packaging. It's on the counter. Around the mustard deal.
Now these ones are quite cool for mustard pots. Especially this dude right here in the middle. And I love how they all say mustard on, just so people don't get confused. And this one's kind of like a Betty Boop look to it, but it's not really Betty Boop. And even Snoopy got in the game, as you can see there. Now that is a cool Mickey Mouse. It's Mickey Mustard. So the one thing I learned today as well, besides Canada being the largest exporter of mustard, is this is a really hopping place. I thought Mustard Museum, it would be slow, be nobody here, but it's a constant flow of traffic through here. It's amazing. So the one I'm going to try here is Fox Hollow Farm, balsamic vinegar and fresh garlic. Should be tasty. There you go. Look at that. Wow. So next one I'm going to try is actually the beer one. So there you go. Let's give it a shot. It's got that tangy mustard taste to it, but it doesn't really taste like a beer. Which is actually good. I know it's made with it, so. Now, one that I actually might taste or try to taste is the pecan honey mustard. The next one sounds interesting. So this one here is champagne honey and garlic mustard. I'm a big fan of honey mustard, so let's give it a shot. But definitely get the garlic taste to it. But it is really good. So one of my favorites when I lived in Ohio, in Cleveland, is actually Stadium mustard they got here. I've never been able to see it outside of Ohio. Basically what happened is this stuff used to be used at Cleveland Indian games. So I want to thank Duofines for coming along with me to the National Mustard Museum here in Middleton, Wisconsin. If you're in the area, be sure to check it out. It is free to attend. All they require is a $2 donation. So you can't beat the price, plus you get free samples. So it's worth a shot. I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later on down the road.
It's like, no.
And you're like, this is broken.
Yeah, I broke it right in front of your store.
No, I didn't buy it broken. I bought it was broken. That's right. Yeah.
Nice.
I just saw this big old chip in there.
Yeah, it's class.
Let's see where you at.
Oh, yeah. You pick where you want to go, and we'll
There you go.
Where am I going? Am I in it?
we'll
You were. There you are.
There you go. Flank you. Nice.
Yep. There we go.
We'll just like stare the whole time. Like, don't laugh.